Hello. Today we're going to talk about innovation in your company. We love talking with people about innovation and what it can do for your company. We don't believe innovation can be dictated, nor can it be engineered into existence. Our premise of innovation utilizes the idea of trial and error combined with an open mind that sees no limits. It begins with an individual, then migrates to an organization based on passion, vision, and influence. This is further guided by integrity and authenticity. Simple formula, but not easy to enact. Generally, today we've heard all the concepts about innovation being a sudden flash of insight that comes out of nowhere. We often read about that wow moment or that light bulb going off in the mind of some inventor or an innovator. And this is true to some extent. Albert Einstein, for example, really did get flashes of insight while shaving in the morning or strolling in the park. However, he was always working on the particular problems he was experienced in. He was highly focused on them. And then he always stayed right on point trying to get to an answer. He didn't suddenly have ideas of a new widget or computer code or movie plots. Again, he stayed within his familiar realm. In his innovations, in other words, no matter how sudden the original ideas were, they came from past and present mental, physical work and experience. It is very reminiscent of a singer who works at his craft for 10 years and suddenly becomes an overnight success. We've seen this happen before, haven't we? Thomas Edison is quoted as saying, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." This definitely speaks to the need for persistence and consistency when it comes to innovation, both personally and corporately. In his 2014 book entitled The Innovation Book by Max McIntyre, he writes, here he quotes Masaru Ibuku, the founder of Sony, "Creativity comes from looking for the unexpected and stepping outside of your own experience." Max goes on to say, to become more effective and a more effective innovator, start with yourself. Think about how you have already used new ideas to improve your life or solve a problem. You were stuck, then insight, and finally breakthrough came. You can use this experience to become even better at making new ideas successful. Innovative people do have sudden new ideas because they have been habitually working on and thinking through certain products and services and processes for some time. It's going outside of the box within those realms that they begin to find the innovation taking place. If you want to become an innovative thinker, then why not start cultivating some of those visual and mental exercises? So let's discuss a few of them. The first one is visualization. Contrary to popular opinion, problems or issues can be opportunities. The word problem usually has a negative connotation in our society today and is generally assigned the role of being a hassle or stressful. However, any issue can lead to an innovation that can improve our lives. For example, not knowing the time led to large clocks at some point in history. Then wanting to be portable, clocks became small enough to be put on a wrist. Another example is that nasty diseases that were caused by poor hygiene led to new sanitary ways of treating wounds and sanitary sewer systems. These were massive innovations that saved people's lives throughout history. We should start looking for opportunity in every problem or situation. Even a mundane problem like not having enough storage space could lead to a new innovation. For example, we could just build a plywood floor in the attic, or we can invent a new unique type of outdoor storage unit. Now, the second exercise comes around the realm of investigate and understand. Innovation always begins with understanding the key elements of the problem or situation. Why is it difficult, or why does it take so long to complete a task? For example, metal, wood, or glass are not key elements of a door to an innovator. It's a way to get in and a way to keep others out. These are key elements. With that in mind, we can begin to imagine new ways to make a door work or protect us. We could design a door that is opened by our voice or the pass of a foot, for example, in the Ford SUV. Excellent when your hands are full. Or one that shuts and locks behind itself when anyone else approaches. Think of the key elements in terms of actions, time, data, and objects, and you'll find it much more eye-opening. The third exercise is really around the world of attitude adjustment. Attitude is critical for innovation. The concept combination process involves combining two ideas to see what new idea or product results. The crucial point is that we assume that there will be a useful new concept, idea, or process at the end of the end. Just think through the technology in your smartphone today. IBM introduced the first smartphone 20 years ago with a battery life of 1 hour and a cost of $899. People have continued to see the potential of this technology, so much so that today all we have to do is look at the release of the current Samsung S5 and iPhone 6 Plus in September of 2014. Both are filled with innovations and adaptations based on experience over the years. But there have also been a tremendous number of competitors that have fallen by the wayside in that same 20 years because they were not innovative. What was the key differential? Innovation and responding to customer desires, customer needs, and in some cases, creating those customer needs. Starting with open assumptions, our mind will work overtime to produce something. For example, a shoe and a CD have nothing to do with each other, but it took just a glint to imagine an audio player with headphones that only plays the music correctly if a jogger maintains his ideal pace. When we assume there is something, there we will often find something. The last exercise may be strange to some, but it's learn to play. Playfulness helps innovation. A playful mind is a creative mind, and while IQ doesn't correlate often with creativity, but if you put it together with playfulness, and we can create another Einstein. Remember, he imagined himself riding on a beam of light in order to arrive at his theory of relativity. Why not start playing with ideas and things in our mind and in our surroundings? Think out of the current confines of physical and explore transition between elements. Innovation should be fun. There is no doubt in my mind about that. In summary, any business or person can be innovative if they are open to new ideas, not restricted by bad habits, and love to experiment. We can't be afraid to fail, since that is the only way we will ever find innovative process, product, or services. If we as leaders don't practice innovation, we need to be able to empower everyone that works for us with the flexibility and responsibility to explore and grow and encourage innovation in them. If you would like to apply this to your company, check out our website at Transformative Leadership Group. That's at http:// tlg-rwme.us, and drop us a note. We would be glad to respond to you, have a phone conversation, and see what we can do to help you adapt some of these exercises to your organization and develop that innovative, proactive win-win mentality. Well, thank you much. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a great week.